Lil Scrappy, the hip-hop scene's king in Atlanta, is making a comeback to the news, but for all the wrong reasons. Who dropped the bomb? In an unexpected way, his ex-wife Bambi is exposing him, according to a startling video that has gone viral. Debates and wild hypotheses are widespread on the internet, and fans are losing their minds. Does this video mean Scrappy's career is over? What is it that people are even interested in? What factors led Bambi to select this specific release date? This issue is more complicated than anyone expected, and the video is shocking a lot of people on social media. His closest friends and even some surprising opponents will respond in ways you won't believe. Follow along as we examine every tantalizing detail, response, and turn in this amazing disaster. The beginnings should be discussed first. The internet is burning, is it? The charges against the star of the rap game could have a significant impact on his career. Still, what is in this video, and why was it released at this particular moment by Bambi? To see the big picture, we need to take a step back. The romance between Lil Scrappy and Bambi was a wild journey filled with highs and lows and violent altercations. It never ended happily. Despite admirers' belief that the turmoil had ended with their divorce, it was clear that Bambi had unresolved things. When Bambi shared a shaky video of what seemed to be an intense argument between herself and Lil Scrappy on Instagram late Friday night without a title or an explanation, it stunned everyone. On social media, the film quickly gained popularity within minutes of its broadcast. In actual life, there were other instances of love and hip-hop Atlanta, of which this was just one. Fans immediately started dissecting it due to the distorted sound and unsteady video. A voice as familiar as Scrappy's then abruptly entered. The statement was powerful, yet it wasn't the most startling part. Bambi's voice could be heard as the video went on, saying, "You always do this, man. You push me to the edge and then play the victim. Nah, Scrappy, you're not going to flip this on me. You did this, and now everybody's going to see the truth." Internet usage skyrocketed. As the rumors circulated, Bambi continued to say nothing and let the internet do what it does best, wreak havoc. The often asked question in the comments was, what did Scrappy do? Is this real or just another edited clip to make him look bad? But then another device detonated, exposing a longer movie clip allegedly taken by the couple's close friend or cousin. Scrappy's voice was filled with frustration as the fight heated up over the longer tape. Despite the short pause in the video, Bambi's cold tone, "Now look where we are. You played yourself, Scrappy," was enough to ignite social media. For what reason was she speaking? What terrible deed had Scrappy committed? Why had it become necessary for her to find him now? Hip-hop artists, celebrities, influencers, and rappers started commenting within hours. While some believed Scrappy was being set up, others believed Bambi had every right to speak the truth. The topic then shifted to Mama D, who, as everyone knows, doesn't hold back when she speaks, and drama always follows. She screamed, "My son isn't perfect, but don't you dare try to paint him as some kind of monster," in a furious Instagram Live video. Fans disagreed on whether this film was the conclusive evidence that everyone should watch or whether Mama D was right to believe that Bambi was trying to damage Scrappy's name in order to get even. During a live Instagram stream, Scrappy himself broke his silence by looking exhausted, irate, and, dare we say it, nervous at a moment when things couldn't be any worse. He hissed instantaneously, "None of you really know the whole story." The live feed ceased because of technical issues, even though his screen suddenly disappeared, or was he cut off by someone? Fan demands for answers increased as the mystery became more complex and the stakes increased. The greatest shock was yet to come, though, when new footage emerged just when everyone believed they had seen it all and drastically altered the narrative. The first video had already gone viral on the internet, but what followed really made it explode. The extended film started at the same point as the original, but it was significantly different because of the additional content. Scrappy was seen pacing back and forth, making violent hand gestures, and speaking in a quivering voice to show how angry he was. Just when people thought they had seen it all, things abruptly altered. The next scene was considerably more dramatic and was captured on a second, crisper, and more intense tape. "You had to stop this behavior, Bambi. You act innocent, but you know exactly what is going on. So now, Scrappy, I'm the villain. Are you sure you want to go there? What?" Bambi's voice was colder and more calculating this time, and her followers could tell right away that she was stressed. This was more than just a simple argument. She asked, "This is my proof." Bambi pointed at her phone as if it were a weapon and said, "You want to act brand new, but the world is going to see." That phone was what? What was Bambi's evidence, and why was Scrappy so scared? While some fans speculated that Bambi had a private film that could ruin Scrappy's career, others made wild speculations. All of a sudden, Scrappy's entire attitude changed. His body tensed, his face sagged, and his voice changed from anger to despair. Although the video ended, it was enough to send the internet into a frenzy. Then, amid the chaos, Bambi unexpectedly made another startling disclosure. "Are you ready for the truth?" She posted an enigmatic message on her Instagram story without any background or explanation. Pay attention, people were enthralled. Some supporters advised her not to tell anyone, while others urged her to do so. Scrappy, however, remained silent for hours. Everyone was watching their feeds intently, waiting to see what Bambi would do next. Instead of just uploading the video, she went live, and thousands of people watched right away. Bambi stayed composed as the screen was inundated with remarks. While acknowledging that occasionally the truth had to be said, she carefully set the scene and said that she wished things had gone differently. And then she forced them all to sit up. The screen trembled as she started the recording. This time, the audio was considerably clearer, capturing every word, emotion, and tense moment, even though Scrappy and Bambi were still fighting. Scrappy's voice was aggressive and deep. Bambi didn't give up. "After all, will you truly treat me this way?" "What?" she put it. Then the shock came. "After all of this? You mean after all the lies, the games, and the things you think no one knows?" The video ended abruptly with a loud crash and Bambi's firm but trembling voice screaming, "No, you aren't going to intimidate me anymore." Astonished fans flooded the live stream with comments, and for a few seconds, there was complete silence after Bambi said the words that rocked the internet. "You're going to see the proof." She was looking straight into the camera, but did she really have the evidence to back up her claims? Mama D quickly joined in, pacing and shouting that the whole thing was a setup, saying, "This setup is ridiculous," before going live. While some admirers believed in Mama D, others did not. "My kid would never touch a woman despite his imperfections," she stated fiercely. The internet went viral, with comments coming in so quickly that the live feed nearly crashed. "You're trying to ruin this man's life because you're bitter, and we won't put up with that lying," she continued. Scrappy himself joined the live stream, and the fans were shocked. After remaining silent for hours, letting rumors circulate, he was now ready to talk. He didn't yell or swear, but instead, his tired, red eyes were focused on the camera as he went live. To put it another way, people will believe anything if they don't hear it straight from the source. "I didn't even touch that woman. Let her provide evidence if she has it," he asked coldly, his face tense, his voice emotionally charged. Supporters defended him, while others demanded explanations. Scrappy leaned in front. The internet was divided. Some people thought Bambi was real, while others thought Scrappy was a liar and being set up. Then, in the comments, Bambi responded bluntly, "You want the full video? Then, place a wager." She was live again in a matter of minutes, this time in front of a much larger audience. "You want to pretend that you're the victim and that you've done nothing wrong? Awesome." Then, instead of just playing around, Bambi released the entire video. This time, it wasn't just fragments or edited clips. Her hands shaking as she raised her phone, her voice full of anger, the argument complete and unfiltered, and it completely upended everything. Fans had tried to follow the action in real time by switching between the two live broadcasts. Bambi and Scrappy were shouting at the start of the video when an unprecedented scene arose. Bambi stood her ground and waited for Scrappy to do something. Bambi screamed loudly as the camera shook violently, and there was a loud crash. Scrappy said in a quiet but firm voice, "You want to play these games? Okay, keep my name out of your mouth, though." Comments flooded in as the live stream gained popularity. Whence did they hear that? Has he hit her? Theories started to circulate faster than anyone could read the comments. A third voice could be heard in the background right before the video ended, and it was a woman who said something that shocked the fan base. The most widely accepted theory suggested something even stranger, with some speculating that it was Mama D and others that it was one of Scrappy's close friends. When Scrappy's live stream was abruptly removed, there was a lot of online speculation about whether he had removed it himself or if Instagram had removed it in response to the criticism. Within minutes, the nickname Diamond gained popularity, and fans speculated that Scrappy's long-lost passion had returned because they believed she was his new girlfriend. Did she enter the room when the altercation began, or had she entered after? I told y'all from day one, this is a setup. Mama Do went live again in a full-blown anger, returning to the drama, pacing back and forth while shouting at the camera. Some followers were not convinced, but others backed her and called Bambi's actions intentional. She has been planning to harm my son. She can't cope with his moving on. She's now attempting to destroy him with these phony tapes. Yeah, I'm mad, but not for the reason y'all think. Bambi replied with a clap in response to Mama D's outburst, and she sent screenshots of their text exchange to show that she and Scrappy had been texting just days earlier. Fans began piecing things together and found that Scrappy had continued to communicate with Bambi while allegedly dating someone else. The past isn't relevant here. The lies are the issue. The fans lost. The internet went crazy when an unidentified Instagram user revealed something shocking just when everyone thought the drama had reached its peak. Scrappy was seen saying in Bambi's ear, "You know I still love you." What was he doing to make Bambi appear to be the enemy if he still loved her? Did he have two agendas? Were all of these fights staged? Following that, Bambi made the dramatic decision to delete her Instagram account. Why disappear after causing so much chaos? Was she trying to avoid legal trouble, or was there something more important in the works? Fans thought the story could not get any stranger, but they were wrong. There was a news story that revealed an audio recording of a phone call that had never been heard before, and everyone was shocked by the voices on the phone. Mama D's was hesitant, which was strange for someone so bold, and Bambi's was cool but sharp, asking, "You knew what Mama D did, so why act surprised now?" "You know I've been silent for too long," Bambi remarked, "but I'm not saying he's perfect." None of this would have surfaced if he had simply let it go. Fans were incensed. Did Mama D have a hidden agenda? Was she scared of Bambi's next words, or did she want to protect Scrappy? Bambi chuckled bitterly as Mama D shouted, "You're trying to ruin my son's life over a mistake." That's what we're calling it now. A shocking turn of events occurred when Bambi reactivated her Instagram account and posted a snapshot of a text discussion between herself and Diamond, Scrappy's alleged new girlfriend that was just a few days old. Diamond: "Bambi, why are you acting in this way? Being present, you were aware of what he did." According to Bambi, "I didn't think you'd go this far." "I didn't believe you were filling in for him," Diamond remarked. "We were both mistaken, I suppose." It was pieced together by some savvy viewers. Diamond had been in the background of the infamous movie, and it was she who instructed Scrappy to stop bickering. Now, Bambi was exposing her as a key witness, and fans were shocked. Was Diamond covering Scrappy? Did she have any part in it? Just when it looked like things couldn't get much worse, Scrappy made a reappearance on social media, this time with a lawyer, following an alert about defamation litigation on Bambi's Instagram, which read, "Mr. Richardson, also known as Lil Scrappy, disputes all of the accusations made against him and plans to take legal action against the false and defamatory statements that are being made. Miss Benson, Bambi, we encourage you to stop right away or risk more legal repercussions." The social media drama had escalated into a war, and internet people were shocked that Scrappy had finally spoken, although lawfully, after going days without saying anything. When Bambi abruptly decided to delete all of her posts about Scrappy, including the videos, screenshots, and texts, speculation erupted online. Was she afraid of the lawsuit? Had they reached a secret settlement, or was her sudden silence a sign of something more sinister? As everyone was about to continue, Mama D shook things up again by uploading a mysterious message on a black screen. Was Diamond the target of her hint? Untidy? What about Bambi? Or did something more important lurk in the background? Some fans believe Scrappy bought Bambi off to end the dispute, while others believe Bambi gave up because she knew she wouldn't prevail in court. This controversy is clearly not finished, especially if Diamond is still involved. What does Mama D know about her mysterious message that the rest of us don't? Was there more going on, or was Bambi's sudden silence on the case the only reason? The truth is still buried beneath layers of secrets and falsehoods, and it has been a crazy roller coaster where we think we know everything, but then something unexpected happens. What do you think then? Did Bambi expose Scrappy's true character, or did her reprisal go too far? Did Scrappy threaten to sue her, or does he have nothing to hide? Why is Diamond keeping quiet? Is she protecting herself, or is she speaking for Scrappy and not speaking for herself? As you are surely aware, The internet is already waiting for the next big revelation, so please share your thoughts in the comments section below. This tale is just going to get stranger. Don't forget to hit the notification bell, like, and subscribe to Celebrity Tycoon so you don't miss any of the amazing story developments. Yes, the spectacle is just getting started.